The big piece of protection is the respirator. We're talking respirators like this. We're not talking disposable N95 type things, which we saw all over the place during the pandemic. So this is elastomeric, which means it's a rubbery compound, and it fits over the lower half of the face and it fastens behind the head. And it seals to the face. There's a seal on the inside of it. And it has cartridges. Now these cartridges screw on. These ones, purple ones, and the color is easy to tell what they do, are the HEPA filters. So when a worker puts this on and breathes in, the air goes in there and out the exhalation valve in the bottom, and it will filter out 99.97% of the asbestos fibers coming through there. And you don't need to dispose of these. These are reusable. So when you come out of the work area, you wash off your respirator as well as your hands and everything else if you're doing a moderate risk job. And store it properly and it'll last you for years. These things are all rated in terms of protection. So these ones, this particular half-face respirator will protect you to a factor of 10. So if the exposure limit is 0.1 and the fiber count is going to be, you can estimate it's somewhere going to be between 0.1 and 1, then you can wear this. You're perfectly safe with this on. If you're doing high-risk work, you're generally not going to be able to use a half-face respirator. You're going to have to go to something which covers the entire face and seals around the entire face. It's much more protective. So instead of having a protection factor of 10 like the half-face respirator, this one has a personal protective factor of about 100. But it has the same cartridges on it. It's a HEPA filter cartridge. This one also has a cable which attaches to a battery, and that battery will blow cool air into the mask. And it seals much nicer to the face than, say, a half-face respirator will. And again, you're going to want that extra protection if you're dealing with an atmosphere that has a fair amount of asbestos fiber floating around in it. Cost-wise, these are obviously much, much more expensive than these. So it's another reason why you want to determine the risk of the job before you actually get in and start doing the work. Any kind of respirator that you use for asbestos removal has to be properly fit tested. They come in a variety of sizes. So you find one that fits your face properly, and then you do a test. One of the ones, for example, is called an irritant smoke test, which I like because you can't fake not detecting it. And if you have the mask on and it's sealed properly, you're not going to smell the smoke and you're not going to react to it. And if it's not fitted properly, it's not going to provide the protection that it needs to provide. And the fit test is required by regulation. Once a year, you have to be fit tested. Respiratory protection is the key. Asbestos is mainly a lung disease, so you want to make sure that your lungs are protected and there is equipment that can do that. You've got to take your precautions and realize what your hazards are, and the equipment and everything else is available to do the work properly. There is no excuse for not using it. None at all.